Good morning. Look at that sunrise. I'm not a morning person. I hate mornings, but I love them. They're so nice. But I'm not a morning person. Ugh. Off for Swathing we go. Time to head to Bonnyville. Almost stepped in something. Off to Canola. Some clouds. Had a very light sprinkle of rain yesterday while we were combining. And but didn't stop us. Swathing today and tomorrow. And Dad's gonna probably finish the field we were on today. And then we'll be on the home stretch of barley. And let the oats sit a bit. And then work on oats and maybe end of the week, depending how Swathing goes. Good morning. Quick pit stop for fuel. Off to Bonnyville. Giddy up. When in Bonnyville, we'll stop at Timmy's for breakfast. Since nothing else is open and I was up too early to do anything, swing by, see if they'll fill my Yeti. Oh. Not too often. Stop by and have breakfast at Tim Hortons in the Swatter. It is pretty cool working around town sometimes. 10 years ago, not with this Swatter, with our John Deere 36 feet, I drove down here with the header on. You like just missed the light poles. Worked out pretty good actually. Wasn't that busy that fall for some reason. Didn't have to stop. Did a test strip out into the more in the middle to get a good sense of what the moisture is. And now they're gonna, I guess they're not actually chopping today, just doing some testing to see if I need to swath ahead or if not to swath ahead. So we'll see. Go do this other, head over to this other field once they get rocking. Just testing today, I guess. If it's dry enough, I might not swath today. Might wait for tomorrow, which would be honestly not that big a deal. It'd be perfect. A little more testing. We're gonna do 3 tests. Did the first one where I showed you chopping. We just cut a second one on the end of this big 4/4 field, and they're chopping out right now. Truck's gonna go dump, chopper's gonna come over, and we're gonna do another strip just to see the first field, it's perfect moisture, so we don't want to be far ahead. We want to be like 40-50 acres ahead of the chopper, not very far. Whereas this next one might be a little damper, a little tougher, not sure yet. We'll find out. And then this one as well, we'll see. There's more yellow in this field a bit. We'll see. We'll probably end up cutting out to that yellow spot and then back. We'll see. Doing all this testing because it's hard to tell with canola. So we'll know. We'll know shortly. If we're not cutting today, then we'll go back and keep rocking on barley. Dad's gonna probably finish that field today. Gotta move bins and whatnot because the truck's full, bins full, cart's got stuff in it. So yeah, stuff's happening. It's a good day. And you know, slept in a little bit till like 6:30. No, alarm went off at 6 o'clock to get Sunday rest. Missing church today. Have to make up for it another day, I guess. Test number 3. So this year, with it being so dry and any kind of poorer hilltops, they just burnt up. But then when they got all that rain, they started growing again. So they're blooming. You know, here's a perfect example coming up here. It's actually material here now. So cutting for silage, you get some decent tonnage. Like right here, there's one strip that's good, but this, like, there's nothing. Like, it is horrendous. Then you see where it starts getting brown, that's like better canola. Not good. Like right here, it's a little lower. Not great, but that's definitely combinable. Just so varied this year with the fact it got burnt up, and then we got all that rain in August. Which, like, the rain, no one's complaining about the rain, because there'd be absolutely zero crop on the hilltops if it didn't get that rain. It's a wild year. So this is not a super canola crop by no means, but there is something there. Like, it's probably like 25 to 30 bushel an acre right there, if you combined it, sort of deal. To do a tandem load, see how the moisture works out, and we will go from there. Right, they did the test. It's drier than I figured. About one chunk of the field we're going to let rest for a little bit, or wilt, sorry, for a day. But we got like 3 days of chopping, so I'm gonna do about 80 acres to get ahead of the cutter by about 80 acres, and yeah. So I'll have a bit of cutting today. I'm gonna do all this swath grazing today. Yeah, so we'll have some swathing today. So Dad'll have to manage by himself. And this is quite rocky, so we're gonna bring the header back a ways. There we go. Got our float set up, so we'll float over all these rocks. They got land just like us. Rocks. It's the only way we can farm is Well, only way you can afford to farm is to buy the land with all the rocks on it, I think. It seems. Set check. Yep, accept. Boom! We're good to go. What am I smoking? Good to go, not good to go. Okay, our float is too high now. It's kind of a good problem. Oh, we're not cutting enough. Down. And a little more. Still not enough. What the heck? I just have to angle our header a little more. There we go. That should do. Alright, let's cut this swath grazing down. And we'll start working on the other stuff. Yeehaw! Oh yeah, we're gonna go slow. Lots of rocks on this field. That's why it's cows and not crop. Yeah. There's definitely no drought when you go around sloughs, that's for sure. Holy! Whoa! I have not cut canola this thick in years. Now you can see where it turns brown, and that's where this ends. So we got about 40 or 50 feet around this slough that probably is a 70 bushel canola crop, and the rest of the field's like up there is no canola, it's all regrowth. This is like this. Oh, this be like 10-ton canola silage crop right here. I love Swath. It's so nice, Swathing a heavy canola crop. It just flows. It's like you take a mat and you roll it up and stuff it through a hole. Like, it just flows so nice when it's thick like this. Oh, and you're making such a smooth swath that's so thick. Oh man, makes me want to grow canola again if we were to get rain and not a drought like this year. Some nice swaths there, except not combinable, that stuff. Look at all the yellow in there. There's actually really good material, so it's kind of working out to make this into feed, because there'll be lots of material that wouldn't be worth a darn combining it. It's just too it's never gonna make seed in time before it freezes. Gonna cut all this. Oh, we'll probably got another 5-6 strips to cut out all this yellow. Let that wilt for a day, and then we'll go on to other stuff that we'll start chopping in the morning. And maybe, it's kind of scary to think, but maybe, possibly, I might go to the lake this evening, later afternoon. Depends how soon I get stuff wrapped up for today. Definitely going to be swathing tomorrow, Monday, and probably we might even be swathing Tuesday a bit. Might not be finished tomorrow. We'll see. We don't want to be too far ahead of the chopper because most of the stuff aside from this super green stuff is a 60 to 65% moisture, which is where you want the silage. Some of the really green yellow stuff, it was like up to 72. So we're gonna let that wilt for a little bit, but don't want it to get too dry either. So we're just getting ahead a little bit, and the chopper can come test this stuff out. Not often do we drive backwards with the header on. It's mainly the header's being pulled. Try to get back used to this. It's like you're used to it up front, and now it's behind, and you're going mock chicken. Woo-wee! We're clearing the road! Well, this ain't canola. No, it's not. This is some nice, it's called Maverick barley. It's a kind of a more multi-purpose silage grazing, smooth on straw kind of barley. We're gonna cut another main field of barley there, 60 acres. And then there's this one. This is more of a test for them. They're trying out some newer varieties over their Austinson. And this Maverick actually seems to be the better of them all. It's even where it was like terrible, burnt up, dry hilltop, there's still, it's not great, but there's still a decent amount. Whereas the Advantage 6-row, this is 2-row, the 6-row Advantage, where it was pouring the hilltops, there was like nothing, burnt right, like crisp. Like it crisped right up and like toast. So I think they're gonna save a good jag of this for seed, possibly. It's some nice barley. Even like overall, all things considered, it's some pretty decent barley. I do like double swathing when the double swath is working right, which it's actually working incredibly well. And then since we don't got our roller on as counterweight, I gotta be way more careful on hills like this, because we'll lift the header up and then the back wheels kind of go up as the header goes up. We need to put a little weight bracket on the back if we keep the roller off. Or just don't go in the hills, eh? Hills are actually not bad in this combine. In this Swatter. Our John, I think it was our John Deere Swatter. Oh boy, if I remember correctly, it did not like hills that well. It just did not have the torque. This MacLeod, it'll power out. We've powered it out in hills. It just does much better, it seems. Can anyone see anything? There's that, but where's the lights? Well, I'll tell you where the lights are, they're off. Can't see nothing. Because the GPS, when I turn the lights on, I need a new battery cable. It got a bad battery connection, and the GPS won't steer, it kicks out. So I got the last like 5 strips to do in the dark. I can see, just the camera can't see. And I got the battery cable in the shop, I just haven't put it on yet, dang it. So we are going by shadows. Oh, no one can probably see nothing here, so we'll just go with that. Yeah, lovely. We'll have the lights on to drive back to the truck though. Give me like 10 minutes. Alright, put some lights on for the last strip. This is what happens when you go to engage it. Invalid steer control voltage. Battery connection. Oy. I have to put that cable on sometime. Oh, it's so nice that you can see. Oh my word. This guy's wild. Radical. That wind is blowing something fierce. We got a whole bunch of smoke rolled in. I'm not sure if I said that already. Whole whack of smoke rolled in, and wind is like picked up and the last hour or two, and just blowing the beat to hell. Supposed to possibly have very light showers tomorrow, so see if we actually get that or not. Be interesting. See if we do. Well, last trip, we're done. Good night. It's a beautiful. We're gonna shut down early tonight. We're gonna be back to the truck by like 9:45, and yeah. Oh, it's gonna be an early night. Yeah. Wee-wee. Let's go! Yeah. Whew. We going. We rolling. We gone. Bye-bye.